back from break.
Let's try to let's
Everyone's had some dinner.
Let's get serious.
So the aftermath of the battle.
That is not a fucking possibility in this group.
All right.
So you guys are sitting here, or standing here
In the afterglow of this battle.
in the aftermath of
Here I realize you're
the
just like me.
battle.
Trying to make history.
No, okay, that's enough.
In the aftermath of the battle with Dewey Blex, he disappeared, leaving only the.
This means I'm not poisoned anymore, correct?
Yeah.
Because his
You can scrape off the slime.
yeah, his shit slime.
Yeah.
Or it's actually would
They're
just gone. All his
Sip.
ichor and blood
I
would be
just want
gone.
to taste it.
Alright, take a little sip.
I'll wait till he sips this alcohol.
Sip he drank.
That's good.
Every time Derrick drinks anything, it sounds like Chance eating watermelon.
I like it.
I wish I could get that fucking.
It's smooth.
Alright,
It's really smooth.
so
It is good.
in the aftermath of this battle, all the stuff that was Dewey Blex's body, like got slimed to you and stuff, disappears. Only thing that's left are the any of the half-eaten spore servants and myconids and stuff that did not fully get dissolved by
What
Dewey
Ront?
Blex. None of them live. Ront, his body is still there, but his armor has been corroded a little bit. Not fully, but it's armor.
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't fucking care.
Darren-
I have half plate too.
Darendil, Hemeth,
Your receipt's
Ront,
gone.
Jim Jar, Bupido, Sereth, the Luke.
He's just on his knees, like,
Oh, that's fucking nasty.
You're on your knees, stressed out, and you feel something within you.
The release of stress.
You feel like the release, yeah,
The release of 1,000 Guidos.
Yeah.
But you feel like you can, like something is leaving you, a void in your soul that you never knew you had, until you see the many deep gnome ghosts all around you. You can see them clearly.
Do we also see him too? Because it's
Yeah.
the final.
They all line up doing the thumbs up from like Stardust Crusaders.
I'm doing my part.
Topsy Turvy, the Diggermatox,
Said the hard R there, Chief.
the Rare Rat guy, I forgot his name.
Diggeromatox.
All of them.
They're all there. Chipgrin. Chipgrin's there. They're all there. And they, unfortunately, you can't hear them anymore as they're talking to you. They're speaking through their mouths, but no words come out. And they're ascending into the sky. And, or will pass through the wall, the ceiling.
I just give them away.
They all realize they're not able to hear them. They all turn to you, and before they get to ascend, they try their hardest to float down to you. Only ones that are able to make it are Topsy and Turvy, and they give you a big hug.
Which is wild because he spent the least amount of time with him.
Technically,
Technically the most. Now,
Yeah,
it's-
he's
By now, yes.
Yeah.
He also did the most for their entire race.
Yeah.
and then they're eventually pulled off of you against their will, and are moving away, and then they all dissolve.
Give him a bang.
They all dissolve into the
Eye
air, back
That's an eye dye.
to the ethereal plane where they belong now, as their last
Away.
killer
Just
of the
blink.
people is slain.
Just blink.
Just blink,
They're-
start yelling at
It's
him.
Their
unreliable.
duty to avenge them has been finished.
Does he still, like, okay, mechanically speaking, does he still have phantom rogue powers? Because he.
Yeah, it's like left a mark on you,
Alright.
but it won't be the deep gnomes doing it. It'll be
It'll
like
just be like random spirits.
yeah, like their energy in essence. All right,
It comes more from blinking than it does from them. You
So-
probably kinda suck up some.
you guys probably want to get the hell out of here, huh?
There's no way for us to talk to Aramikos right now, but it's safe to assume that he'll be fine.
Or he's
So-
dead.
He's just like a state here.
He's in he's still in an exhaustive. You basically performed surgery on him.
Okay.
With what you did with inside his mind.
Medical malpractice.
There probably will
Can't
be
sue
some
me, I'm not a
fungal.
doctor.
There probably will be some fungal die-off in parts, but for the most part, you can assume that you have saved Aramikos's
So
life.
he's basically just a fungal being.
Yeah,
And just touching the pillar, there's no way to talk
it's
to him. Right?
destroyed.
Oh, destroyed.
Yeah, when you guys did the severing
connection, it
broke the pillar.
It
Okay.
crumbled into
I think I
pebbles.
was shitting when that happened.
Okay, so now he's just the growth. and not
Yeah.
this thing too.
This pillar seemed to be something Zuckmoy made
Oh,
to
okay.
influence him.
Okay.
And that's why I had the symbol of the ring that you could put into it.
Got it.
If it was like a natural thing, why would they have a ring hole
Yeah.
in the pillar?
True.
Man, Zuckmoy had a whole ass play and it still failed because of the same dude.
Yeah, we
We really
time
didn't
on
even
her
have
side.
to be there.
She had time on her side and it wasn't enough.
But if you were to try again,
Maybe.
But she would have to find a different
What
set.
would you have done if we had destroyed the other parts of the Black Planet before we got here?
no, he had done it before he even showed up to the big battle.
He only
royale.
sent a chunk of himself to fight.
Yeah. And Menzo, yeah. So, because it's like an amoeba, he's split into two things that are equal.
I'm splitting myself.
Kind of.
I'm splitting.
So, you guys exit out of Ramikos eventually, finding the way back that Fell was led. On foot, back to the main force that was watching over Charlotte and the rest. Charlotte is elated to see that you all are alive, and especially Daijio because she thinks you're fucking handsome.
Another fixed point. Disappointment.
Disappointment.
Are you saying
Charlotte's
are you
poor
saying
taste
Dodger
in
is singularity point?
I'm not saying that.
It's just implied.
I didn't say anything about fixed points.
No, it's just that it's always going to be at some point in time that Adagio is going to lay with this new elven woman and then forget to invite her to the Battle of the Bands.
She sees you as like a conqueror of demons.
Alright, I sacrificed myself to summon Obelisk the Tormentor. There we go. Fuck
Well,
me.
no. If you're
You need
doing it
three.
by
Yeah,
sacrifice,
Move on.
All right.
I'm worth 3.
So let's
Thanks.
let's expedite this and make an actual epilogue. So, exiting the Underdark after months more of
How the
travel.
fuck does Caleb get back to his time?
I'll get to that at the very end.
Yeah, we gotta do that
So-
first.
First off, Gracklestug, what's happening there? I will tell you.
Thank you.
I'm
Because
glad the Yatsu survived.
Yes, that's fine. I'm with you guys.
Hold on, can we give one more salute
Yeah.
to Isle Boss?
Okay.
One salute to Heil Boss. Down. Alright, another salute for Thundershode.
You want to tell them what happened with Thundershode?
Yeah.
Were you
So-
lying when you told me?
I don't think I lied.
I'm
I
really
ran
happy
to
you
you.
all like Heil
You did
Boss
tell
so
me.
much.
What did I tell you?
You told me that he's just reduced to nothing.
Yes.
Okay.
He didn't
Yeah.
survive that fight with Demigorgon.
And then the
I
lava
didn't
burnt him
expect
to a
it to.
crisp.
Oh.
I mean, he's immune to fire damage, basically, but lava over a period of time on a dragon eventually will turn him into nothing.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
I want someone to animate
Wait,
that.
we need
Thundershode
to get
versus
one
Demogorgon.
more for Slabrosa.
that's the
That's
real
a big
one.
one for
She gets
Sobrosa.
2.
That's a certified hood classic
If I could
right
put
there.
my foot up to my forehead, I could.
Did you see that the Kitchen Nightmares video?
No.
The most recent one they
God,
posted
forever
said certified
for
hood
Rosa.
classics on Kitchen Nightmares.
Oh,
Whoever runs that channel is a goon.
on the YouTube kitchen.
Yeah.
Nightmares? Yeah, that guy's funny. And he's the fucking at the end of all.
Yeah.
My name's Neo.
Anyway, so in Gracklestug, what was able to be found by the rest of the team that they were able to make their way in, they were able to report that there were findings of the Deep King of the Dwergar still alive on an island surrounded by lava.
Wow.
His keep was raised higher than the rest of the city, so it was
Damn.
surrounded by lava.
That's real.
He was leading only a few Darrow and one goblin. Yuck Yuck's brother, Spiderbait.
The one that
SB.
this guy didn't fucking murder
Yes, that
outright.
ran away.
Fucking Ernie.
And they were all being controlled
The
by
hamburger.
a demon, but since all the demons are gone, they found their wits against them. They found all this shit going on, they were like, nope, and they just left him.
Fucking
Just said
cowards.
fuck that and left.
I'm
They're gonna
not-
come for the run back on you.
They can't.
Okay.
Some say the halls of Gracklestug and the mines beyond resound to this day. This legend says that there's a roar of a dragon that can be heard at certain times in the night, screaming the name Gartokar, you've betrayed me, I will kill you.
What?
Next.
was the
You
real
weren't
there for that.
The vast oblivion, the slaves with no eyes from that beholder.
Oh yeah.
They get rounded up and taken all the way up to Vorpranthar from the main force as well.
I thought we killed him.
Holder we did.
Yeah.
No.
We left all the slaves there though.
Yeah,
Oh.
the eyeless slaves.
They're like, I don't want to go.
They're all madness. And there was the fucking drow with the last name of Kuleptin, because he was a fucking kleptomaniac, and it was stupidly written. Okay, vast oblivion slaves are put in Vrunthar as free citizens
You good?
It's a spicy drink.
And there's over 100 new blind people in Voros society now.
We're useless.
Well, unfortunately for them, they're blind and
3,000
whatever.
years.
The disabled.
Luke, your parents are rounded up as well, in these different outposts that are around the Underdark, and they are also brought back to Runthar.
Can we get them
With you.
regenerated so their eyes grow back?
Do we level up?
Hold on.
We do. We should.
Zalpa is with them as well, without her legs.
We need to get it regenerated too.
She ain't got no legs.
She'll constantly
Even got.
handstand, maybe get an artificer to make cool robot legs for her. I don't know.
She got
Those are
big,
dangerous.
big buff ass.
I'll say
arms
for
now.
now that what becomes of her fate is unknown.
She's like the grandpa from Spy Kids 3.
Yastil is there with the eggs in Graven Hollow.
My man.
And he also comes with you all the way back up to Varunthar as well. So, broken and battered, and nearly killed many, many times, and sometimes actually killed, but res, the Heralds emerged from the depths of the Underdark to Fort Varunthar with open arms, with 8 fewer demon lords than before.
I hope no one makes a statue of me.
Fucking.
They say you attract what you fear.
Alright,
no! Oh no!
I hope a stat. I don't know.
remember this song? It's the theme of the world I used to play in Season 1. You all started this adventure as prisoners of Dark Elves, and now you crawl your way out of the underworld as
prisoners of
heroes.
Dark Elves.
Except for him.
I know, it's fine.
He was doing this in the Underdark.
I walked in.
Yeah, you walked in. But you all
You just-
emerged out.
You saw Cave and like, yeah, it looks dank.
So
He was doing a spin of Rooney in a cave when we found him.
You all emerge out the underworld as heroes this day. After all the long months, the travels, the horrors, the victories, the losses, and the fallen. After witnessing a wealth of sights most mortals could never hope to dread to endure, the wary adventurers return as heroes to Fort Varunthar to much adulation, fanfare, and deep gratitude. Many thought that they would fail, that they would all perish at the hands of the demonic armies infesting the tunnels of
So
below. Yeah, you're
We
one of the
all-
many.
We all did it.
The odds truly were stacked against them. But some believed in them, and they had their belief rewarded. The various parties of beliefs will likely go unknown to various members of the Heralds of Voros. But one thing's for certain, they lived on, and the demons did not. So, when you arrive, all the leaders of the different factions around Voros that was able to help on the western end of Voros, anyways, are here still. So Lord Senereth Asgain of the Void Knights shows his appreciation for the party and all they have done to cooperate with his Blade Singers. Renvera has nothing but respect for our characters, as they were the ones going headfirst into the danger, even before the professionals like her. Queen Adelheid Everstark salutes each member individually, and then as a group. She, as well as the surviving honor guard of Fort Hynath, where she's from, show respect to the heralds and their lost comrades in a public dwarven-style ceremony.
Cool. We technically could go back down and save all the petrified dwarves.
I'll say that the rest of the group, like the other cleanup crew of the whole operation, is going to do stuff like that. Olun Voda of the Atashna Monastery bows his head in deep gratitude for protecting the realm from harm, although his favorite student Lavender, the Tabaxi, is missing.
I'm not saying it. I already called no dibs on telling her dad.
The ever wise and still, or ever wise.
I'll tell him. I'll,
Is it
in the thing,
No,
I
it's
end
cold.
up telling him.
Like right here.
The ever wise and ever strange Selmithi Osenor, along with his understudy Andarin, put on a show of magical fireworks and music for our heroes when they make their return. The old gnomish wizard stating that his academy is always open to fresh faces who are quick and eager learners of the arcane arts. If you so please. Lord Wolrun Vital is still disappeared, without a single trace to go off of.
I'll get his ass one day.
Only the gods may know of his next plans for life.
Hello, my name's God. I'd like to know where he is.
And finally, one of the 4 tetrarchs that govern all of this nation of Voros, Nicoria Aurelian, honors the demon slayers with medals of bravery and nationalism to this country.
It's the end of Star Wars.
Bro, we got so many badges.
An honor bestowed
walking
upon
everyone
by the most selfless of legendary heroes.
And statues.
Though her husband's true identity seemed to be replaced by a warforged, such investigations are underway to uncover what Wolverine had to do with it. Remember that plot point?
Yep.
Yeah, I do.
Alright. So, at this point, there'll be a couple more things. So,
You might want to get a piece of paper and a pencil.
this might be good notes to remember that.
Oh fuck no! I'm giving him a whole bag of holding.
Oh, okay. Also, this does good stuff to
Bro,
remember.
we have so much like pins and badges.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've been
We're,
snapped.
we're like a
Brooch.
decorated military vet.
Yeah, no, we got the
Also,
Thunder
I'm
Chad
gonna
Brooch,
give you a bunch
Stone
of
Giant
items 'cause I won't
badge.
need them.
Yeah, you guys do this first.
The
I have a
fish
bunch of
badge.
miscellaneous crap. That
All right. So do you want to know everything in the bag of
my
holding?
Dwarf Championship fighting belt. And
Hey.
the Grackle Stuck sunglasses.
You have a whole uncut.
Dick?
Hey, let's move on. Hey, do you have a whole uncut one of these?
Yeah, I've got lots.
Can you give it to Xavier?
Just one note card?
You're gonna front and back handle it, yeah.
Oh, you gotta write down what's in the bag.
Oh, there's no lines on it. Oh, you're about to see how far it's gonna laze.
Do you want me to go through some stuff while you're doing this? Cause it might
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Here's your ring back.
Eris.
You
So
already
I'm
got
gonna go
the
through
video
everyone's
code
little
back,
thing.
right?
I did.
Eris. You get a return letter from that one you sent.
Oh, fuck.
Damn, that's
You've had one for a while.
Yeah, I got one a while ago. It just had like what was it, like a handprint on it or something.
Yeah, you're gonna get another one.
Oh shit. What does it say or look like?
It is a letter covered in mud on the outside of the envelope
Yeah.
with no seal,
Of course not.
just some tree pitch to seal it.
might be some fecal matter.
It is what it is, man. I'm gonna pop it open.
Pop it open. It has 3 mud encrusted hoof prints from the top right of the page down to the bottom left, along with a smattering of crow feathers. With what you know is that crows travel west during the sunset, and this top right to bottom left aligns
Southwest?
with the map of Voros
Yeah, it
to
kind of
go
goes
back
from
to the.
here to.
He
back
basically
to
is
the
summoning
west.
you back.
Yeah.
Because he's like, you pretty much confirm like, I did the thing,
Like,
and now I need to come
yeah,
home.
my thought
Yeah,
process
I know.
was Eris is gonna go home anyway. So
Yeah.
that worked out.
So, yeah, you know that this means to travel back west and enter the woods during the sunset to enter the Exemplar's domain.
Are you an exemplar now?
No, that's the.
He's 2/3 an Exemplar, I guess.
Also, there's one thing you have to do left.
I guess so.
Yeah, Eris one shot.
Oh no, the Feywild and there's monsters to fight.
I got a character.
Yeah.
Except
they
he
kill
won't
himself.
let me use guns.
They're gonna kill all Fae.
Oh.
What was wasn't there something that you wanted to do?
I thought we all were gonna get our own.
Yeah, no, but I thought when you guys mentioned something. That you wanted to do.
I'm practically like before he leaves, I'm giving him my entire bag of holding.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. Other than that, it's fine Zalith.
Yeah.
I'm also to give him some stuff because like he has more adventures going on than I will.
Can we get another blank? No card.
I'm keeping all my shit.
Look.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
Crush needs his stuff.
Yeah.
Where did we get this
I'll
from?
keep the money for the character, but like some of the magic items
Ruby-
stuff, it's like I won't need. You'll need it more than I will. 'cause I
Well,
know
it's just
you're-
a
I'm gonna
random-
give you
I
my
think
boots
there
of
was-
speed.
I think there was a ruby in one of the treasure
Yes.
chests in the back.
Right, but I don't think it was worth
Really?
this much.
I'll just
No, it
I'll
was.
just
I definitely
wait
remember
till
it
everyone
being
For $5
is done
grand?
with this
Yeah.
item
Let's
stuff.
see here.
So I want to have a good epilogue. So I'm gonna wait till all the item stuff is figured out.
Ryan, how much money did I have?
I don't know. Stop
38.
asking me. I don't know. It's your character sheet that you
We'll get a
lost.
dowry.
It was. I know I still got the dwarf gold, and I can reconvert that, but there's more.
So pretty much, I'm gonna give you
Caleb, do you want to drink?
the jewels. I'm giving you the jewels
I'll take
and the
one.
bag of money. But in terms of all the materials,
Wait, I got the Bank of Petra.
you got the Bank of Petra.
I'm not falling over.
But I'll just say spread it out to your friends in the future.
Drink a whole thing of tequila.
If you
That's
could.
all that's it.
No, I was kidding.
But
I'm a druid.
like
What the fuck is money?
the silver bars or that and the
For
other
what?
platinum bars are gonna stay in the past. Because you're not going to need them.
So what are you giving him?
Money.
All the good stuff?
I mean,
Jewels?
pretty much.
You're gonna empower him for season 3?
I'm giving him shit to go with. Where's that money at? It's like a lot of gold. Like
Much gold.
we've been legitimately sitting on like
'cause we've got an
almost
entire
$4,000.
Because we've got an entire campaign's worth of gold and had nowhere to spend it.
That's true. So he has 2 things of antitoxin, 1 emerald worth 1,000 gold pieces, 1 onyx worth of 50 gold pieces, a peridot gem worth 500 gold pieces, 1 ruby worth 5,000 gold pieces, and 3,835 gold pieces.
That's what you're giving him?
That's what I'm giving him.
Just a bunch of fucking riches?
Yeah.
Cool.
The future.
Just write Boots of Speed on there.
Wait a minute.
And the wand of Orcus.
There you go. Okay. I was like, hold the phone. Then just write
I
boots
never
of,
cast a
boots of
mention
speed in
door.
there.
Boots of cheat?
Boots of speed.
Okay.
You always had it, just in case though.
Also called the Cheeto Jays because they were orange the whole time. Yes, it's canon.
Good read.
Don't put it there. Derrick could throw his head back and then hit the fucking drink.
Be careful.
Derrick throws it back.
Anything else you're putting in here?
I made it less.
He's keeping the crossbow though.
I made it way less strong.
Anything else with inventory management before I continue on with the episode?
Dagger.
Trying to think. Well, fellas.
Do you want my Gracklestug sunglasses?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wear them over my Elton
you're not
John
gonna need 'em?
sunglasses.
Hey, you want my rod?
The immovable rod?
Gonador?
Oh.
Well, isn't Luke gonna want it? Like, I mean, I think character-wise, you guys shouldn't all just give your stuff to
No, I'm
Elijah
not.
because
He's
staying
He's
at season
keeping the
3.
dagger. He's keeping the crossbow.
Wait, no, that's cool. Give me the Rod of Gonador.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I've got 3 demonic artifacts.
Fel will keep his sentinel shield and the
Yeah.
and the half plate.
So basically, all I'm giving you is
We're giving
I
you
have a bunch of
shoes
spell
and some-
scrolls.
You still have that
Dope
sword that has like the
sunglasses.
strings in it? The one that got fucked
No,
up?
we gave that. I gave that to
Oh,
Petra
That's like raw material.
as
Right?
raw material,
Yeah.
and I think she helped make me a new lyre.
Ooh, wait a minute. Give me the unfinished sword.
Isn't all Petra stuff right there in those papers?
Build it.
Behind your
Oh, you're
tablet?
okay.
I'm not
It's
sure.
not done yet.
Luke has to finish it.
Okay. I thought you gave up on it.
No.
'Cause you had
No,
all
it's 7 out of
I
10.
also have something in here. I think it's a spell scroll labeled VOD, but I don't know what the fuck that meant. What that was supposed to mean.
Video on
Bombs
Super
are-
Pencil.
Whoa.
Hello, any comers in here?
Bombs over Baghdad.
I don't know what the
I
fuck
think
that
all the
was supposed
Petra's
to spell.
inventory is right there on those papers.
Right, but it was given to me in the
Oh,
bag of holding, and we took what we needed.
Oh, okay.
So I could give you the other material that I was given. None of it's adamantine.
Okay.
But at some point we could go on an excursion to
2 pairs
the
on now.
Black Iron Forge.
Yeah.
And I have some words with a fucking lyre, particularly.
Climarak?
Yeah,
The Ebon
Yeah.
Forge, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Whatever he's
most
doing.
of the stuff that I have is like but he'll keep the gold and the gems and stuff because he needs to pay, buy stuff for his
Yeah.
parents and have a living.
Yeah.
But I basically just give you all my spell gems, all my scrolls, and a couple
Oh,
of
dude, you
magic
get
items.
spell gems? Fuck yes.
So
He doesn't
for
need them anymore.
everyone's little epilogue I'm writing for them, you guys can have your own moments in a second. For Luke's, all I wrote was Luke and his parents have a moment together. I don't know what else I really need
Man.
to do.
It's mostly just it's finally over.
Yeah.
Mama, Papa.
Hug. We're gonna figure this out.
We did it!
I have a friend who can maybe help at some point.
If I have leveled up before I leave, I'm gonna fix their eyes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as you guys come
you
back
get
as
regenerate?
heroes, you all gain a level
Okay.
to finish off. Voros.
Yes, my final. My I can change. I can choose my rogue
My final
subclass.
mission.
Assassin?
I can choose my rogue subclass that it's not going to matter anymore because I'm changing.
Are you
Drake.
choosing-
I get an ability score increase.
Are you doing assassin?
I have 18 decks
Doesn't
now.
matter.
It's time for Koresh, the final solution.
No.
Oh.
Hey, you said it,
For
not me.
elves,
Okay, yeah, you're good.
let's be real,
Yeah, you're good. Don't worry about it.
they call him the Chamber. And then
Whoa,
and they don't call him that for nothing.
All right.
Caleb! Stop!
Anyway, if we're going,
Do you get more racist and I get less racist?
I don't.
More,
Man, come on.
Yes.
Basically, my plan is hang out with these fellas for a bit longer, get him to regenerate my parents' eyeballs.
He can do that. He
and
said he
then,
would.
And then
That's all you're good
help him with a little bit of his thing to help reforge make the sword.
Okay.
And then after that, probably just fuck off. Probably just go back to a city and forge a life with his parents.
Okay, I'll move on then.
Help them get reestablished, that sort of thing.
I'll move on
Hang
to
out with these
Crush
guys for a
though.
while longer, and then be like, bye bye, my friends.
Yeah, and we can kind of play that a little bit later if you want.
Okay.
I'll explain what can happen. Koresh, you and Yastil are both present
Okay.
for when your little eggs hatch.
Hey.
They both bond with one. One of yours bonds with you, and
Imprints.
and Yastil's bonds with his.
There were two more. I was going to.
My
do something
two
with those
gay
last two.
robotic dads.
Two
Oh, I'm still
lovely
gonna
uncles.
Yastil personally thanks Koresh for another chance at life and embraces him. He hugs you.
My boy.
You are going to have to teach me how to be a proper warforged now that I am in this body. How about we buddy up? We could become a team, a duo for a while, if you would have me.
Wouldn't have it any
I
other
want
way.
both of you to be like to each other when you're asleep at 400 years from now.
He says, we can be the co-founders of this Drake Warden clan you've been talking about.
Again,
shit.
wouldn't have it any other way, pal.
Nice. Okay. And that's Crash. Adagio.
Already?
I'm not getting to the how do you get back to your world thing,
Oh, okay.
or the time thing. Adagio meets up with Bakhtiar Mansour and the Desert Gang, and they have much tales to tell.
Desert Gang.
You'll become a legend, your own.
Drink wine.
Also,
Get drunk. Tell stories.
Charlotte Thresk is completely smitten with Adagio and thinks of him as a hero and a perfect lover.
How the fuck are you gonna
That's not-
explain this shit to
That's
her?
not. I got the spell gems now. Okay. Luke,
Yeah.
you seem like you're a man of the ladies.
A ladies' man.
Can you get modified memory?
I don't know. If I can
What
eventually.
level?
It doesn't
I
matter.
have to
I don't know
level
if that's
10.
the guy.
The spell gem here.
In a thing.
Can you cast detect thoughts into
Dumb
there?
druids.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
She needs to stay in this timeline.
It's not her name yet. Magillus. Okay. This has the detect thoughts. What you're gonna see isn't going to make sense, but I just need you to trust what you're seeing.
Do you just see like the angle of your nuts fucking...
No!
It's the
no.
one view from the
How
back.
would I
that
see
nobody
that?
likes.
How would I see that?
You
also
look down
has
like
more
this,
text than that.
or you crane neck it all the way over.
He was looking at his mirror in his room while he was doing it so he could cast
Cast on his own
scry
You're looking at
on
a mirror,
himself.
yeah. It's like a portal gun.
No, it's gonna be like a
Well,
kiss,
hold on, am I
fade to
there?
black, and then the
I'll
words,
ask you
and
to
then they
show up.
fuck.
If I'm helping him with that, I'd ask
So
you
she-
to show up too.
She's like,
Okay.
we had relations then in the future.
Oh,
Zone
it's already happened.
Zone
Sure.
of truth.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
Make
No, she believes you. She thinks
Oh.
magic can be weird, and she's heard about time manipulation before. So and she's
How?
like, huh? She's just like, I've
she's
heard
a
it
fey
exists.
being.
Yeah.
Chippy
You
cray
just gotta
cray.
I've
wait
never
for
done
it.
it. She
Years
heard
to
that
get
it
hand
exists.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes to what?
Oh, you said. Oh,
Oh yeah.
relations. I
Yeah,
mean,
we have relations.
yes. Possibly twice.
Is that a lie?
No, it was twice.
Okay.
Could be.
It was
thrice.
two different occasions.
Okay. And she's like,
Also, don't forget you gave her some money to leave.
That's not
and she thinks you're cute, and she's like, you want to go again?
Ooh, get him.
right now.
I mean later.
In public.
Oh,
I mean later.
In the streets.
You gotta do it one more time before you leave, because she's gonna.
Kiss her lips and touch her boob.
okay.
You're gonna be a part.
I was like, okay, yeah.
You're gonna leave her alone for 400 years. You're a dick.
I don't want to. There's gonna be two of them in the future if I bring them. That's gonna be weird. Well,
Yeah,
no,
baby, I'll
unless,
totally call you
unless
later.
bringing one
400 years
prevents
later.
one from. I don't know. I don't know how fucking time
You
travel
bring
works.
her back to the future and the other one dies.
So she looks at her.
Yeah, that's what
She
I'm
looks
saying.
again at her like
One
her
starts
body.
turning
And
cute.
she's like, well, I got a lot of time to do a lot of stuff. I'll wait for you.
Ooh, what was her reason
She
for
is on the
for,
fucking ball.
for
Good
leaving?
lord,
She's a
she must be fucking completely over here.
Absolutely.
She's
man.
Roll 20
She's-
on performance.
I've
she's
seen
smitten with
I've
him.
seen this before in my work.
War.
I like
I
to think
haven't
Fel.
been late in 2 years.
I'd like to think Fel gives Adagio the same look Adagio gives Fel post dream.
What, the Vegeta and the door?
Yeah, that look.
Yeah, it's like
The smiling Filipino man.
absolutely no, dude. It's the Trunks face.
Oh,
All right. Finally, Fel.
Finally, fell. We didn't
Fel will
Yeah, I
find.
got the letter.
The letter, yeah.
Fel will fall.
Fel will find Zalith on the lookout gate area at night where you first saw the surface together.
And get assassinated.
And you can see, much to your surprise, she is naked and dancing in the moonlight, alone.
That ain't my kid.
So she means it, yeah.
Zalith gets very embarrassed if Fel sees her. She will speak about her dreams, quote, dreams of splendor and hope, feelings that are foreign to myself, but feelings that I have come to find comforting in these past months.
Oh, she fucked Alistair too.
I think I finally understand what you meant when you say that this
Okay.
is true freedom.
Let me get in on that dream.
I've heard grave tidings of our old home. I can't say it doesn't pain me to know
He has
about
another
it.
dream, you're there.
Guys, I've heard grave tidings of our home, Menzo Branson, but I can't say that it doesn't pain me to know about it. But there's something within me that sees this as a unfortunate culling of a sort, to sow possible rebirth and betterment to our people.
I'll send my hand out and say, will you join me in trying to help them?
She's like, I don't know how to dance as a duo, but
We can learn.
she's like, I hope.
I'm going for a kiss.
I hope you'll be there for me
I'm
if
going
I,
for a kiss!
if I fall.
Going for it.
Get up.
She's
get up
nervous.
on your knees.
I don't give a fuck.
But
I
she
have
does it.
literally fought fucking demons.
And fucking demons.
And fucking demons. I've also seen a god.
Kill the dragon.
And fuck the god.
And
Purple
fucked the
holder.
god. Killed the dragon. Killed the
And-
gold.
no.
There's
Purple
no
worm.
fear. There's no
Well,
more
technically,
fear.
I killed the purple one.
You, for once in your life, are the dominant one in
Yep.
a relationship.
I am the
Hey.
alpha.
You are for once in your life.
That's it.
Chad.
Yes. Nothing old. I mean,
So it seems like Elstrade contacted her and showed her
Your dick.
more to life than she knew.
Look at this fucking.
Look at this.
Bro, look at it!
Look at this.
It's a tripod, dude.
Oh,
All right.
look what I can do.
Guys, hold on. Wait, watch this.
yeah.
Alright. So, everyone has their own moments, and then, the next night afterwards, a giant feast and party is thrown for our heroes.
Well, that kind of counts me out. I
You can join.
can't really eat.
I'll just smather food.
You hang out.
Yeah, you can just shove food into your voice
Along
box.
with the personal summons to Queen Yulietta Syndergaard's throne for a formal congratulations from her.
Yes.
I'm gonna do something to Koresh real quick.
What's up?
I'm just
The
like,
smell?
I'm just gonna get really close to you and just like, I have an idea,
What kind of mischief you want to get
I also have an idea.
and I polymorph
I
you
polymorph you.
into a giant ape.
Why a giant? Why not just
Oh, we're
human
gonna-
fell? Or not
we're
human
gonna-
fell,
we're
human
gonna-
fame.
Then he
I
can
can't, I can't polymorph you. I can only. You
I'll-
count humans
I'll-
as wait, hold on. Do you count humans as beasts?
No? They're
Because I can't
humanoids.
polymorph you into like a humanoid.
I'll
But
polymorph.
I'll polymorph you.
Gorilla.
Just turn into like an orangutan.
I was gonna say like.
Right then. Yeah.
No.
Hey,
I have something better. I'm going to polymorph Koresh into a giant rat.
Okay.
You fucking freak. What are you playing?
I was.
Gonna fuck you before he leaves.
I'm gonna fuck you before I come.
You're gonna become a giant ape and you're gonna fuck him before he
Does that
Well,
mean
no,
that
'cause
Crush
means
can
that
now
the
smell?
giant-
Koresh can
which is
now
the-
smell.
Is the intent.
Koresh can now smell, taste, and feel temperature.
And then speak with animals. How you feeling, buddy?
I'm also gonna cast Speak with Animals. How's it going?
How you feeling?
That's alright.
That one thing that you want for
Flip the table and I leave.
that one thing you want for forever, and it's just
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Cool. So you were summoned after the feast
Koresh was Buttercup the whole time.
to Queen Syndergaard's
The
throne,
real
which is the
Buttercup was
same,
friends we made along the way.
which is the same throne that Drakenmask once had, but now is not as
my bad.
corrupt and what's the word I'm looking for?
Gay.
Yeah.
Dragon like.
That and what's the word? Egalitarian?
Okay.
That might be a word I use.
Less
It's-
fascist.
It's less like.
Fascism, I guess.
It's less gold, more comfortable.
Yeah.
More gold.
So, Yulietta
Gold
sits
in.
in her throne, along with the two old dwarven
Oh,
royals that were unpetrified
Who would
before
have
her,
thought?
standing
All our
beside.
companions died, and the one that lived
Became like
became super
a
important.
ruler. Yeah.
All of the community leaders of Voros are present in this hall as well. They were summoned as well. Olun, Cinereth, Selnifi, Adelheid, Nicoria.
Durgenfell?
Uh,
Durgan fell.
he's not like a big guy in this place yet.
pretty big.
Gus Sturgenfell is his father.
Four.
I don't think I said Vlad is even alive yet.
Yeah, I see.
He's like, oh, I'm gonna have a kid soon. I wonder what I'm gonna name him. And you guys are like, Vlad's a good name.
I'll name him that.
Anyways,
I think
Thanks,
I'll eat it
stranger.
now.
Julieta.
I'll be back in 400 years. Tell your son he owes me free stuff.
Julieta, or
I mean it.
formerly known as Queen Cindergaard, smiles.
I
and
say that in character.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up! Queen Cinder. This is the perfect way to end a fucking thing. You guys are still talking over me. It's just the same way how we do it. Queen Cindergaard smiles in a sisterly fashion, unbefitting for a formal royal. The formal, not like back, but like the formal
Yeah.
royal position where she sits. She seems to think of you all as equals and battle siblings rather than below her pedigree, as many kings or queens would.
Derrick, get off your phone.
She looks as if she still has some time to grow into her position as a proper queen. The new dwarven queen has a real twinkle in her eyes as she addresses the heralds. My friends, first we shared a dank and depressing cell, not yours. But with your help, we made it to where we are today. No small feat it is to rid a drow capture, but also to expose heresy and deceit within the walls of Rundbar and its ruler. I speak of Drakenmask and his clan, which are to be formally banished from our citadel, and the worship of our gods restored back to what it was before.
I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
I also hope that in time we can recover King Knuten Blackhammer's coffin and body from the Dark Lake, so help me Moradin.
It's definitely there.
Yeah, it's still there.
I mean, it's been like 2 years since we were last there.
I saw some ogres taking some gems out of the lid, but you know,
We got it.
I don't think that was happening.
that's definitely what happened.
He was lying
Oh.
because we took the gems.
I thought you were telling me,
Oh,
Ryan.
No, because we
Eric's
took
the
the
seller.
gem.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
definitely what happened.
Yeah, definitely.
Kind of like how we don't know how he still died. That's
He just
crazy.
died. I don't. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
He
It's
just
insane.
fell down.
He's dead?
He was.
I guess we'll never figure out his killer.
Some ghost.
He got better.
So,
Yeah,
she says,
he did.
those who live on in our nation will never truly understand what you have done for them. Your biggest challenge yet to drive the summoned demon lords off of this plane and back to the infinite layers of the abyss. And you crossed it off the list as easy as scrubbing dishes you did.
No, it wasn't.
Well,
It was not easy.
you guys weren't even hurt in the last battle, so she thinks you guys are fucking
That's a good
awesome.
point.
She straightens,
Turn
and
off the
eyes up
tragedy,
each
boys.
savior
He almost
before
fucking
her.
died.
She straightens her back and eyes up each one of you before her. Regardless of where you came
How about
from.
you still up here with me? He helped
Sure.
us too.
Yeah. He's an honorary herald.
He's the OG
He was the
hero.
herald, yeah.
Is.
So she says, regardless of where you came from or what you have done up to this point, you will always be welcome guests within Varundbar, and may visit whenever you like, and stay for as long as you like, with the finest of food, drink, beds, and whores to be bestowed upon such amazing fellows after your contribution to the nation.
Well, I will tell her
We
that
described that.
since we're going to rebuild Menzo to
Yes.
insert new name of Drow home here.
You were going to rebuild Menza?
Yeah.
I don't remember you saying that.
Oh, I mean, I'm assuming that's what we're doing.
I always thought that was
That's up
implied.
to you.
Yeah, I
It's
just
not going
assumed that was
to be
implied.
men.
It's just called Zoe.
You also like.
It was. I figured it was kind of
Silverism.
implied since me and Zaleth are going to try and, help
The
our people.
Underking
We need a place to
fell.
live. If the fuckboys from Menzo who flew off to
Yeah.
Vondril
Yeah.
don't come back, then
And honestly, with your eyesight and everything, you're probably better off suited in the Underdark rather than in the surface where it's too bright.
Mhm.
May I make a suggestion of a place that may need protecting that has a ton of shade? And then I'll just bring up the map and point to the Amber Arbors.
Yeah,
Right.
that's where around my coast kind of feed
That's
life.
true. Yeah, there's a lot of shade there.
A lot of shade there, and it's
It's
right above a place
It's
you
right
know
above-
that is
yeah.
an immense source of power.
Realistically,
unprotected,
like,
that was bad.
well, should I go on the surface or underground? Because on the surface, it's going to be harder for Zaleth.
You know what? We'll figure out this later. I'm going to finish
Yeah.
up what you guys just said.
Yeah.
And then we'll tell our own.
Yulieta then goes on to say, I declare the names of those living or fallen during this rage of demons be recorded in dwarven records and carved into the steps leading up to the high crown citadel be speaking now.
Based.
For all that approach my domain, be sure to remember who the most valiant ones were willing to risk for our people and Voros.
That statue's 9 feet tall.
Also, bardic tales and songs of the heralds will be ringing. Bardic tales and songs of the heralds will be ringing through the ears of glory seekers for generations to come. For all the lost in the demonic invasion to be honored indefinitely. I would now let our Tetrarch Irelian, Archmage of Military Forces and Warfare, close us out. She says, I have already bestowed the greatest legal honor I can with those badges. You're basically like thanes of the government. Like, you know, in Skyrim you become thane.
So I can commit crimes?
No.
Oh.
Petty crimes, maybe. Like stealing cabbages.
I
I
killed
steal
someone.
old folks' money.
You'll never get parking coupon or
I give it back.
parking coupons.
Still
Parking
gotta pay for
tickets.
carping or parking.
Carping.
Carping.
All this carp
You
everywhere.
gotta catch carps.
Those bastards
You
in
don't
the
gotta pay
Empire
your
running
fish
my
taxes
pockets.
anymore.
Anyways, I have already bestowed the greatest legal honor I can give, but I also have something less diplomatic and more so desirable for souls such as yours to receive.
We getting pussy.
Legal rights and a deed to an abandoned castle. Zenzor, just north of Cloren in Kalangar, can be yours if you wish it. That is where Enoch, the baby, and the two people...
Oh,
that's the
no
castle.
way!
That castle is now being awarded
shit!
to the group. Remember it was destroyed and
Yeah.
broken before?
Oh,
in the
fuck.
future?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I grab Correction from at the top of his head and I throw him to the castle.
You can't. I'm like 400 pounds.
You guys are in a fucking castle underground in a mountain right now, but okay.
Yeah, bitch.
Break the river.
So wait, how far is that from the Amber Arbors?
It's
It's not that far.
It's right there.
It's really fucking
above
close.
the town of Cloren. In Kalangar, near above the lake.
Okay.
But dude, it is right
Above
there.
the lake? Oh, yeah.
It's like it's only like a mile or two
I think
above.
what
like,
that was the
north.
side quest we did immediately before we got you.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Yeah, no, because I was I got enlarged casted on me and I had a kaiju battle with a. With
And
a,
I think
with,
Smelting
with a
Bolt's turned
demon.
into a plant.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, he wild magic into
This
a
is
plant.
this is like a couple episodes.
I
couple
carried it in my
Mars,
head
like-
while I was
so
beating
if
the
you
shit out
want-
of
This
this
is a couple
demon.
sessions before season 1 started.
Fel can go over there and keep the castle intact. That way that when you get there, I'll tell whoever is currently...
Well, she's got the details, so you might want to hear this
Oh,
first.
Okay.
She says, you can use it keep as a base of operation for the heralds if you so choose to continue to operate in a group. If not, then you may decide among yourselves as to who is to be bestowed the property. It is a fixer-upper, however, and we at the council hate to see such a structure go unused. If you do the repairs and upkeep yourself, then we will see to it that there is a tax write-off for those who live there.
This week on House Hunters.
dude.
Tax write-offs. Oh
Fucking
fuck.
tax write-off.
You
Don't
live
be
there,
a demon
and you
lord.
keep and you
She
upkeep it, and you live there because it's a government
This
property
is
building.
$10 billion.
It's a government. It was a government property building, but if you take ownership of it and keep it up,
So we got a foreclosure.
okay, yeah.
Is it you two?
Well, he's going to be with the Drakes.
Yes.
It's
Why are we
basically
traveling around to
it's
Oahu?
basically like the castle that
Just need a-
Vox
The base is
Machina.
never bad.
Castle Grayskull?
Yeah, but it's a little smaller.
Is it close to the ocean?
No.
It's about
No,
Well,
Yeah, a little
kinda. It's like in the middle of the area though.
Right.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, but it, like,
Well, you for
So
sure.
she said if
Yeah.
you're not participating in a group anymore, you get to choose amongst yourselves who's running.
me and Zal could be there
You for sure.
and attempt...
Wait,
so-
she's full drow, right?
Zalith, yeah.
So she'll be there when I get back.
Oh shit.
Oh damn.
So will my
Kinda
grandchildren.
Oh fuck.
She hands the Didu Dagio though and just says,
Mhm.
distribute it amongst yourselves who's getting the castle if you guys shared it as a group.
Feels like a divorce.
It's kind of, like,
Okay.
that's kind of sad.
So-
Like he'll show up and she'll be like, "Hell died 200 years ago."
It's been 400 years.
It's been 5 minutes for me.
Alright, so who's taking the castle? Fel?
Probably Zalith, actually.
Or Zalith? But
Yeah.
both of them
But yeah,
basically.
Fel and Zalith, so...
She's giving it to one of the heralds to own it.
Right.
Okay.
Because they're the one who did
Travel
most of the
before.
work.
She's an
Oh.
honorary herald.
I'll give it to Fel, and then I'll just sort of turn to Zalith and be like,
She can be here, I guess, if in this royal court.
does she have clothes?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
She put
Oh,
them on after
Oh,
the
God.
dance.
What you people do?
She's just
Dance in
constantly
the
spinning
moonlight.
wherever she
Yeah.
is naked.
Is it daytime?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we're fine.
It's a different time than when you saw her.
I'll just be like, don't freak out if I show up at your door in 400 years.
She knows that I think she was there for the big mooch, so she knows about
Yeah, I'm pretty
that.
sure she was.
I think
Well,
everyone.
we had the talk. No, she wasn't.
Okay,
She wasn't in the room, but she
No,
was...
She
she
probably would have
she stayed in
learned that
her room.
Adagio was from.
Yeah,
the
she
everyone here pretty much knows that you are.
Now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Secret's out.
So
You're gay.
you still also inform the party that Zugmoy's gift is not likely lingering within them because she was banished, and also you did the thing. Just wanted to make that
You're tired.
clear for everyone.
Oh yeah, no, this is past. I'm assuming this is.
yeah.
I'm assuming this is like weeks later, so I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have the exhaustion anymore.
No, you don't.
You like half died after every.
I did.
So yeah,
You
the
would-
rest
I
of
was
it-
two
had,
levels.
like-
I was 2 levels away from death.
You had like the flu.
Yeah. Like,
You had coronavirus.
Yeah.
like my crackling sexual
Those
energy
things
was
are
so
brother.
powerful that I became really tired afterwards. It was a huge nap.
All right. When you guys are leaving the High Crime Citadel after your royal summons and rewards that you were given, Petra and Lav's names are right now being carved in along with your names onto the steps up to the Citadel. As you guys are walking down it, you can see there's dwarves working on it right now, and they're carving names of everyone else that they know of that has died during this that are
Hey, dwarves,
Important
make
enough.
sure they're a bit larger.
your guys' names.
John
Are,
Hancock.
the herald's names are like big. They're like on the wall, I'd say, not on the steps. They're like on one of the walls up near the steps, and you can see that there is a bat, a singular bat, hanging out around the names.
Bro.
A singular bat.
Bro.
A familiar looking bat.
A familiar bat.
Bro. Fuck you, dude.
That would.
That's a good.
You recognize this as Petra's familiar.
Okay.
It never got dispelled, and it's familiar stay.
Existed.
All right.
I'll give it a quick pat on the top of the head.
Yeah, and there's a big dwarven thing that says Rage of Demons, and everyone's name is like.
Or no, it's like a rock, isn't it? Isn't it
Yeah, it's a rock bat.
Yeah,
I'll
it's,
still
like,
give it a
it's
pat.
a weird stony bat.
Yeah, it's like a construct.
Ow!
It doesn't hate your touch. Okay, so
I'll do what I do to my cats and just put my fucking hand on its whole head and just.
That's
So-
why they step all over you, you motherfucker.
there you have it. The group is regarded as saviors of the realm, and all the gifts and praise that come with such a title.
And statues.
I just have one question, or I have a couple questions before I let you guys explain what your characters like to end your stories with.
Okay.
Or it's one question, sorry. Does the group tell anyone about the Wand of Orcus, or does that remain a secret within the Heralds forever?
Okay,
I don't think we should.
I don't think we should tell
I
anybody.
genuinely forgot about it immediately afterwards, so Eris definitely forgot about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving it to you specifically because I trust you with it, and you're the only one going back to the future. I would like to think that Adagio would have the foresight to find the foreskin to specifically find somebody that he can trust.
When I get back
more
in the
than
future,
anybody else, that he can figure out a way to make this safe.
When I get to the future.
Right,
Right, because I don't want to leave it back here.
right.
'Cause-
when I get back to that time and shit's fucked up, I'm blaming you.
I literally won't be there for 400 years.
I know, but then when that happens and shit starts getting fucked up, I'm like, God damn it, Adagio.
Like, it's gonna be the end of Doom. I step out, everything's fucked, and Crash is the last survivor. Just, what would you do?
You're holding your rat's head like how Doom guy was holding his
Yeah.
bunny's head.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Again.
how did this get here?
Again, I don't think we should tell anybody. I
Yeah,
guess
we should.
final group say
Yeah, tell
all,
me.
No.
I agree.
all who wants to keep it within the heralds.
Yeah.
Say yay.
Keep what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly.
I'm just voting.
Yep.
Okay. So,
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, because I've got the Wand of Orcus, but I've also got the Rod of Gerlantor, and I've got Malvasi's Scepter.
yeah.
You have a plethora of crazy
Demonic
fucking
items.
weapons.
I was gonna say, if this bag of holding gets lost,
You know,
it's gonna
Well,
cause an extinction.
I
Gonador,
got an
is,
idea.
Gonador is actually just a drow god. He's not a demon.
You know how we came across Eustile's tomb?
Yeah, there is some overlap between them, yes.
I was gonna say, they're two names for the same.
Basically. It's
Like
like,
Caleb's saying, it's not a dodge.
I know, like they worship Gonador, but it's actually just going to Jubilee.
It's true.
It's
Well,
like
you
a
know
false
how
god.
in season 1 we came across Eustile's tomb?
Yeah.
Maybe in that tomb, after a bunch of like security shit, where you can keep those there,
Assuming it's still there.
assuming it's still there. Yeah.
We'll find
On top of that,
Yeah.
assuming that nobody would break into it.
Yeah.
Finding the
Like
one.
the last
Assuming no one
time.
will turn to the gas.
Assuming
Yeah.
no one turns into gas.
Anyways, so I'll let you guys explain what you'd
Clockwise,
like to
counterclockwise?
end your characters' stories with.
I'm out of this.
Let's start with Fel.
Uh,
Let's just go this way around the room.
Around
well, Fel would probably, since Fel and Zalf, I'm assuming, are together now.
Yep.
We would try to find as many possible drow down there that wish to start a new life, and then we will take them up to the keep. Which, what do you want the keep to be named?
The Zenzor Castle is what it's normally called.
Right. But
Oh yeah, those drow, most of them you find are actually the ones that were blind in the Beholder area. Those ones probably wanted to start a new life.
Okay. Do you want to rename the castle, or do you want to keep
fix
it as
people's
is?
eyes?
I do now.
Does it cost anything to do so?
You're a doctor.
Or can you just do it as long as you have time and spell slot? I feel like it might cost something.
Probably does. It's
Oh, probably.
It's a high
Well,
spell.
we have
A body part.
You have
of
money
the
to buy
same
the
kind.
we have the
materials.
money. We have the support of the government to
That's true.
all that jazz.
I'll just look it up on my phone.
I'm pretty sure they try to spare the resources to help everybody.
Yeah.
This is the theme of the whole campaign.
I recognize it after a minute.
Maybe it's in season
By the
one.
way,
You know, it
A
doesn't.
prayer wheel and holy water.
But it doesn't say that it doesn't use
use
them.
them up though. You only
It doesn't use them up though.
Yeah.
Sweet. So you can
That's
just,
easy.
We
you
have
can just go
holy
down the
water.
line. Just
Yeah, you're smacking them in the face, giving them eyes.
Yeah.
the eyes pop back into their head.
I just on the back of the head just.
it
Yeah.
takes like
It takes 1 minute of casting time.
no. I mean, how many people are there?
There's over 100 slaves there.
So
It's
it
gonna
takes-
take a minute.
So it takes like a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the ones that
Only
aren't
like
drow
one
might
day,
come with
basically.
you, like
What's the long
some of the
rest?
gnomes
The
that
long
were.
rest.
There's a couple
Yeah.
from
Do a
Denver.
day.
Whoever wishes to come and follow Ellie is sure.
Some of them
That was
not even
14,
drow
so
would
it'd
do
be
so.
way
Yeah.
Because I can do half my druid level in spell slots
Yeah.
on a short rest.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah,
then,
so my flavor on that for the eyes is just gonna be just like in there, and then like my thumbs pull them
And I
back
was
out.
gonna say, yeah. As you pull them out, you fucking yeah.
anyways,
Bop, 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 bop,
So-
What
bop,
about Zalpa's legs?
Yeah.
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 You do like a.
This is the spell.
No,
this is the spell regenerate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like in that episode
So,
of
so
American
Zalpa's
Dad where Stan
legs,
has a
it's
baby
literally
legs.
just
He
dig
jumps over the
two
can.
holes in the ground,
Yeah.
put her like stumps like all the way in, like waist deep into the hole, cover them up, and then I pull her back out. She's got fine legs.
Like a root.
Yeah, like I'm pulling a root,
Yeah.
a tuber.
She
Okay.
absorbed the
Yeah,
nutrients through her toes.
So you said you're gonna rename the castle?
If he wanted to, because it's going to be partly his in the future.
Castle
Yeah.
Daybreak, because we had heralded in a new
Castle
daybreak for
Milkbeam.
Voros.
All right, this will be
Castle.
Fort Hynath.
No.
You could name it after Sobrosa.
Or Silbrosa.
So Brosa's Redoubt? I don't know.
That's pretty good.
Fort Silbrosa?
She's the one that pretty much got us to this endpoint.
Herald Castle, I don't know.
So bro,
She gave me my purpose.
Herald's Keep?
And
Solbrosa's gift.
Silbrosa's Keep.
It's pretty good.
Sobrosa's
Pretty good.
gift.
Silbrosa's gift.
Okay.
Okay.
Or just the castle for short, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, why not?
So
No new name.
No, so
The
no,
I'm gonna
castle.
call it
No,
Sobrosa's gift.
If I want to shorten it, I'll just call it the
Yeah.
castle, so you guys know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. Write that in your notes that you own that in your D&D Beyond sheet.
Can I?
There's a
You're
notes
gonna have a
section.
shit ton of money waiting for you in the future.
just create a new
Compound
item.
interest,
No,
baby.
it's not an
Create
item.
a custom item and just put
They
it.
got about 4 million gold.
No, there's the notes section of the D&D.
Oh yeah,
Go to
there is a
notes
note.
section.
Just go to the notes section
Yeah.
A castle.
and write like anything
Yeah.
that you
We own castle.
So it's like obviously like when he gets to the future, it's not like run all the people out. We can coexist.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But
That'd be shitty if he was like, "Fuck you, Drow, get the fuck out."
And if you guys, do you guys want
it's
to?
Drow and no, it's a conclave of people.
Anybody-
So here's
Yeah.
a question: is it going to be basically a monastery for people who worship, or is it going to be a guild that does some certain services? What is the castle going to be used for specifically? Just a refugee housing?
I wouldn't say a monastery. Like there will be sections in the castle that will have, praying areas.
It could be the foundations for the city. Because there was a village there in the future. I don't know if it's there now.
Florin, it does exist, yeah.
Exists.
It's yet to be overrun by uncakes. That was the thing.
Yeah.
And the castle was destroyed now, like in this.
Okay.
Is there- so is there-
So when you guys
Well,
lived there
hopefully things
400
are
years in the future, it was.
So
it
is
was also
there
still
is there
destroyed.
is there a town around the castle now?
Yeah, more or less.
Florin.
Okay, well,
That's
But
Florin.
we're not in charge of Florin.
No,
no.
Okay.
you just own the castle on top of
Yeah,
it.
We're the
Those
barons
people,
of the
their
castle.
property value just skyrocketed.
It'll be
Yeah.
it'll be a mix of a monastery with like the mercenary.
Are you gonna?
Yeah.
Is Phil gonna continue being a mercenary or adventurer after this?
He will just be like the head of the Assassin's Guild type of deal. Like he will run the merc station. He will.
But you will
Merc
like
Board knows
make this a place adventurers and mercenaries can go to get
The
work,
other thing we were talking
like a
about.
monster slaying guild.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
It earns money for the keep, keeps it up.
Yep.
But it also gives a place for people that want to
An
find
adventurers
something
guild.
Is
different.
there a name for this guild? Like the Silbro Herald? More? It's just the
Heralds.
Heralds again.
The Heralds.
Everyone can just
The
be
Heralds. I
Yeah.
like that.
Okay. Yeah, it's the guild, the Heralds, and you guys are the leaders.
It's not the Harpers, it's the Heralds.
Yeah, the Heralds. Okay, I like it. And
That's
is that it
That's key.
for
Now,
Fell's story?
Besides giving Adagio a proper farewell.
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 It's a personal flavor.
Yeah!
Fell immediately gets a partner and he's doing dad jokes.
Yeah.
Have a proper
Oh, that.
Oh,
fell well.
And before I continue, before anyone closes their story, do you want to be there when Adagio goes back to the future?
I would like to.
Okay, we can go through everyone's story and then kind of
Oh,
say
yeah, of course.
in the moment now,
Right.
before those things happen, we can finish it off.
Right.
Okay, Eris,
I'm going home.
that's it.
Well, I gotta figure out what the moose wants me to do.
Yeah,
Sounds like a fucking
Moose!
you gave your Gracklestoke sunglasses
Must
away.
follow-
I gave my Gracklestoke
Your coolest
sunglasses
souvenir.
to Adagio as a keepsake to remember his time with the Nature Boys
This
as a
collectible's gonna
squad.
skyrocket, but I'm not gonna sell it.
Don't. They're too classy.
I've got
It's
something
not
to
mint
give.
condition at all.
No,
I've
of
got
course
some things
not.
to give you guys too, but I'll wait till
It's
my
like
turn.
okay.
I still have my wrestling belt
Okay,
and just like too many badges. He kind of just stuck them on
Yeah.
his armor and it was just like this.
and
is
you've got
fine.
like your boots of speed, your next great
I
sword.
know. I gave my boots speed to Adagio because I
Oh.
don't really care about them anymore.
I'd like to think it took you like 5 years.
So
to
you
get
guys are just gonna have like the same magic items in season 3 because he's gonna divvy it
My
out to
character in
everyone.
season 3 isn't gonna want that magic.
Well, I'll give it to
item.
someone
Well,
else.
It's like my dude. Luke is keeping his spider boots.
Yeah, you guys should keep it if your character would probably keep
Like
it.
Fell's keeping the shield and keeping
Yeah.
the stuff.
Yeah, that shield's
he
too
will
good.
still kind of help
He,
with merc
he needs to
work.
smack a bitch if he needs to. You know?
Yeah. Just not
Yeah,
my
like
wife.
I'm not giving away my shield and my greatsword. Like,
Well, those
Well,
things you
smack
need
in
for
other
the
ways.
exemplar.
Yeah.
Those,
Yes,
those
definitely.
he told you to get those.
yeah, so like, Eris would have, yeah, he would have been like, hey, I got this very obvious note that says I need to go home, and it's just mud and footprints in it.
And crow
Hold on,
feathers.
hold on. And it's mud and what?
Crow feathers.
And what did you say about the crow feather
The
thing?
crows always fly to the sunset in the west. So the footprints are showing going
the
west.
sunset.
Okay, so you'll be like, you're going home, like, oh, this that's like,
It says I need to go home.
so you live to the west?
Yeah, I live in the wild grove.
Oh, shit, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Yeah.
That's
Nature,
it?
nature boys, I guess.
Yeah, nature boys know nature shit.
Where he's a fist.
The Nature Boys featuring
something-
Nature Lad and Fell.
And bitch boy.
Bitch boy.
Nature men and bitch boy.
Fel
and
Fel can't
nature
like
lad.
comprehend the shit that he just saw, so he's just like
Is this still a nature boy?
honorary.
He's a demon. He's a demon studier.
Honorary.
He's the herald of nature.
Okay.
I will say, so
Yeah, he'll tell you guys that you're coming. He'll tell
Eris
us
would
when
probably
you come.
have asked for an actual map.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell that he has one.
Of Voros.
Can you read
Sure.
maps?
I
Can
know
you
what-
read?
Depends on the language.
If there's pictures.
Clearly, he
Yeah.
read that one.
Yeah. I mean, like, so he probably won't leave immediately. It'll be after Adagio leaves, and probably a couple of days after that, because
Yeah.
for the map, he's gonna have somebody tell him where everything is, and then write it in Sylvan on the map so
Yeah.
he can actually read it.
Yeah.
I like to think it takes you 5 years to get back, and you just have a shit ton of wacky adventures along the way.
Like you can see the
No,
trail he
like,
makes.
he's
in the
going
mountains.
straight home right
As
now.
the crow flies.
Yeah. I need to get home.
If there's a mountain in your way, you're not gonna go around it.
I'll
You're-
go over
My
that.
dad found my porno mag staff. I gotta get home quick. Give
Alright.
me those boots of speed back. I need those.
West? I thought that was just a sideways E. Oh no. It goes east. Oh shit.
Oh no!
It goes east all the way around.
Eris
the
calls
world.
himself Trundle.
So you'd go back to the exemplar,
Yeah.
see what he needed to do. Probably just occasionally stop by the castle also if he was out and about in that area.
You actually are given one more assignment for your last test as becoming exemplar, and it takes you to the frozen north.
Oh,
shit.
cool. Alright, yes.
And
Instigate a race war.
Hey, hey,
It has to. He said
hey.
all that you're
I know.
given is that it has to do with some sort of icy creature up in the north. Then you need to get some kind of item.
That's grounds for a one shot. I know. I'm excited about
In a place known as the Revenant Tundra.
it. Call Eris fucks up.
Oh, that's
Which
crazy
is-
because that means that Fel can come back
Which is
too.
up here. My phone.
Oh, shit.
New guy.
Near the Zephyr Coast.
So yeah, I
Yeah, you could stop-
I could go from home to the castle.
Yep.
And then go
Be
north.
like, hey, fella, what's
In the
going
future,
on?
'cause you were
I have all this
left
adventuring
immediately.
money.
Dodge
Come
joke.
to work with me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Merc Band wouldn't be against it.
Yeah.
Wait, who?
Still.
Wait,
You're a
what?
founding member of the Heralds.
True.
It'd be fun if I'm playing a new character just with you.
You got a big
That'd
H
be
card
cool.
on your
We,
chest.
I'll
we,
skip
we
Adagio.
did it for fucking this chuckle fuck.
Yeah,
I'll skip Adagio.
like that.
Luke, what is your
So
your closing chapter here?
For this, go back to the surface, spend a long time breathing the air.
Feels good.
Ooh, that good surface.
It's nothing like the Around My Coast Neverlight Grove kind of mushroomy, gross-fetid,
Comes.
wet air.
I'm gonna cry a little. I mean, a lot.
It's summer,
Crying a lot.
by the way.
Crying a
Oh,
lot.
shit.
It was winter
You know
when
what?
you went back down.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he's just gonna cry for a bit,
Deserve
That's
it.
fair.
and then after he's done crying, he's gonna get him to regenerate his parents' eyeballs.
Yeah,
All
it
right.
does so.
And then the point there after that, this will all happen like by the time that he leaves.
Right.
But basically, his plan
Same with
as
this
time goes
stuff.
on is probably stay at the castle for a bit
Or
with
the
his folks.
Vermithon
and-
keep.
No,
Oh,
no,
this-
no,
oh,
I
his
can't-
Bell's
the-
castle.
Our
the-
castle.
Our castle.
So Versus gift.
That happens after he leaves.
Yeah.
After
Yeah,
Just
this
say,
will
like-
Okay,
this
so
will
he's-
happen after Adagio leaves.
So
I
basically,
won't.
he's just going to
I
like
probably,
settle.
I
they're
probably
gonna-
won't be able to go to the castle.
They're going to settle down somewhere near the castle, just to have a place. Have a
Correct.
place to stay.
It's a village.
To try to make some sort of living. He doesn't want to venture anymore. He hated that.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
that's fair.
Hell yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
fair.
Nobody's
The most
blaming
is-
him.
decision.
He wasn't.
Fair.
Stop.
He was not an adventurer to begin with.
You almost got disintegrated.
He was forced on an adventure, almost died multiple times. He does not want to adventure anymore.
That's
To be
fair.
fair, he was not forced. You chose to get revenge.
What do you mean?
Because you chose to look for your parents. You chose to fight.
Demonium.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Demonium.
that got pulled into a let's kill demon lords.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
point. Yeah, that
At
one.
that point, that was kind
Yeah.
of
It
anyway.
grew.
What happened to my
So-
parents to Demon Lord
And so
pipeline?
basically, he's gonna try to live a new life with his parents. I imagine he's gonna try to convince them. He's like, hey, let's not do crime business anymore because that other shit happened.
Yeah.
This
These
is
normal
what crime
people.
leads
Let's do
to.
something. Let's use our talents. Do something legit.
Let's teach people how
And
to
so I
seal up
figure
their
it's
home.
I'm picture it's a mixture of like bar and stuff again like they used to, but more legit this time
Well, they're a family band.
without doing criminal activities. on
Maybe
the
your
side.
dad and mom teach people how to play music.
That could be it.
I'll-
Yeah.
I'll
They'll make less money.
Music teachers.
They're gonna make less money, but they'll
Not
be
if they
safe.
work. Not
Yeah,
if they work.
It'll be a more wholesome,
Not if they work at the keep.
truthful life.
Not worth the key.
And you guys probably, whoever's staying at the castle and visits there often, will probably get to know the town of Chlorine and all the people who live there.
But basically trying to set his parents
Become
up.
friends.
We're trying to set. Actually, I should elaborate. He doesn't like
Don't.
adventuring unless it's like a really important reason.
Right.
Like just looking for treasure and stuff isn't what he's interested in.
Right.
That's dangerous.
That's
for
fair.
no reason.
Yeah.
Because he can get money other ways.
Okay.
So basically, he wants to set his parents up in a to where they can live comfortably and live happily, and then he would go look for Lav.
That's a good ending.
He would go look for Lav.
It's a good ending. I like that.
At some point, I'll probably pull Luke aside and I'll just be like, I know you were like a hard criminal
I was
at one point.
You fucking charlatan.
Got a job.
kind of.
And, you know-
I've kind of left that behind. It got kind of dangerous.
Right, sure.
He's got a couple
Sure.
teardrop tattoos.
But
No.
if you ever wanted to make a criminal organization and you needed a name, the Shadowville's pretty cool.
God damn it, you guys.
Oh.
That's a pretty cool
Isn't
name. for
that
an
something?
organization. Isn't that a thing? Maybe not yet, but it could be.
Could be.
In
It could
400 years.
Take it, lock it, and put it in your pocket.
Put that away, save it for your kids, save it for your grandkids. Maybe one day I'll tell you how it turns out.
You'll be
Oh, really?
gone.
Not
We won't
good.
tell you.
It'll turn
I could literally just, hey, I blinked for 6 seconds. Let me tell you real quick. Okay, hold up.
When you were going forward in time, you saw him for a second. Like, oh.
Hey! Oh shit!
Is that it, Luke?
I'm ruining your lore.
Anything else?
Yeah. So he goes to look for Lav after he goes away,
Yeah, and establishes a new life in
and
Chlorine
then asks him
area.
to scry on her real quick.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. Give him a
See if it
hint.
does anything. Give me a hint.
You scry on.
I know
Right.
that's a problem
Lav.
for you, DM, but,
It's fine.
he would do that.
All right.
Scry on Lav.
I hate doing this.
She's a house cat in the in world now.
Because remember the roots come out and just like fucking suck me
Yeah,
into
yeah.
the mirror.
Like
Just
their
like,
fucking
fuck.
mask.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the mask.
Yeah.
So, Lav
Cat
is
person.
doing okay, but you don't know where she exactly is. She's somewhere in a keep, like a castle-y area.
But she's on this plane of existence.
Yeah,
That's true.
she's getting fed.
No.
She's eating soup.
She might be back at her monastery.
Warm red light,
I don't think I ever actually went inside of
or
monastery.
yellowish like
She
candlelight.
just said
around
fuck
her.
this and left. See ya.
She's eating soup.
Dude, she ran so fast. She's in the West Continent.
I'll look around.
She looks neatly groomed, like she's like cat.
She's in the elf continent now.
She doesn't look like she's like battered and hurt. She's fine, having a good time.
Okay. And yeah, so he goes to look for
Content.
Lav. If that turns out well, however long that takes, then it'll be like he'll probably go back to a town and live an honest life and try to like meet someone or whatever.
Work at the mill, chop some
No, he's not
wood.
gonna do that.
Farmer,
No.
host some.
He's not gonna do manual labor.
He's gonna sell jewelry
He could be
Huh?
a teacher.
that sells jewelry.
Could be.
His parents are going to be music teachers.
No,
He's
you're
a football playing king in space.
He's gonna be the adventurer quest giver,
He's the level
the
one.
one who
quest
dishes
giver.
out the money because
Okay.
he's got all the money.
No, it has to be
That's
a good
true.
girl.
You could be like the treasurer of the keep.
You could be the master of coin.
I kinda like that.
Yeah,
You could be the
boy.
master of
I kinda-
coin.
I
You
kinda
get
like
the
that.
treasurer in Claren, yeah.
I kind of like.
Well,
that
with your history, if it's known around the land,
You
they
know
probably
what?
wouldn't hire
No, actually, no. Okay, that's a cool idea. No, he'll be like a liaison and a treasurer. He just won't go on the actual adventures.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna say-
you work in the castle.
It would be
Yeah.
good to have you on because it's like, oh, all these drow just showed up in our human city. We should probably have a human who
Yeah.
can vouch
Okay,
for
no,
them.
I
I'm
like that
coming
idea.
in with drows, fucking
Darrow.
dwarfs,
Yeah.
fucking humans. I'm coming with a
Gnomes.
group.
There's deep gnomes that
Gnomes.
survive in the
Yeah,
beholder's
yeah,
thing.
Gnomes. I'm
Yeah, so
coming
This is
with
like the alternate
so
universe version of my dwarf character.
Okay, if Luke is going to be part of that, he's going to want to expand. He's going to like branches in different parts
That's
of
perfectly
parts of the
fine.
continent.
Would a franchise the Heralds?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, he would do that. It's money.
That's a good point.
Dude, in 400 years, is there going to be like a Herald's dollar menu or something?
Yeah. You get one mercenary
really
for
shitty
$1.
mercenary.
So yeah, so he's gonna try to. He's gonna
The
try to
Silbrosa Happy Meal.
franchise it.
The sorrow
The
meal.
Herald's Guild or something. Yeah, I like that idea.
Okay, you'll be like the liaison and treasurer of the
It's
Heralds.
just a big
Guild.
There's good money. It's work, and he doesn't have to adventure at all.
Soggy ass fries.
How far
And
do
he gets to see
sending stuff go?
these guys every once in a while.
They go infinite, dude.
Yeah, they can go across planes sometimes too.
And he'll get to see these guys every once in a while. That works. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good ending closer for
Yep.
for Luke. Crash.
Maybe he'll meet some.
Before
Is it
everybody leaves, I'm going to. I would have in the span of time before.
Your
anything
little
happens,
baby
I would've-
Drake.
Well, that, but also I would have asked
Yes,
some of
someone-
the higher ups that we had to see if they had any sending stones, and I would have produced 4 of them to give to each one of you whenever you need help.
Yeah.
That's
because
really
Koresh
good.
He's going to be around everywhere.
Koresh is on call all the
Yeah.
time.
He's going to be around everywhere, and also,
Well, then everybody can just talk to everybody all the time.
yeah,
Like
Hey,
it's
what's
bad.
up?
Yeah.
he had 3
sucker.
extra eggs,
Those two.
2 extra
Are you
eggs.
talking about like the big boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 dragon eggs.
Would you 2 be willing to take them?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Brosa's babies. There's that.
Yeah.
No, there's 3 big eggs.
There were 3. See,
Him and
Yeah.
him and Yastil would take one. He would
There is
take
a-
one to the forest.
There is a
But-
red one, a really dark red, and a black. I
And-
believe.
Yeah, and then one can go to the keep as a protector.
yeah.
And then you had the 2 drakes.
And the 2
But it still has one.
It was 5 eggs total, right?
Yeah.
And after that was before everybody leaves. After that, Koresh would leave with you still, but they would make a stop before everything. They would make a stop at what's Smelting Ball's ancestral home.
Oh, you
Tingleton.
do know where it is. You
Tingleton.
do know where
Tingleton,
Tingleton
yeah.
is.
Yep.
He'd make a stop at Tingleton.
Northeast Kalangar. Kind of
To-
on the where Eris is going, but not as far.
Not spoil that Smelting Ball is going to be alive, but tell them, look, that someone's going to be born later on down the line.
You should have barged in there.
I'm not going to barge in. I'm going to talk to them.
You physically can't go in there.
I know.
I mean,
I'll
you
figure
could.
it out.
It would just have to get past
You
the
can
traps.
stealth in.
And then as soon as you go down, they'd freak the fuck out.
He would do it diplomatically.
Yeah, I'd do it
Okay.
diplomatically. Of
They would
course.
still freak the fuck out
Well-
because they think no one knows they exist.
That's true.
I will give them my
Do you have anything of smelting balls?
my rapier arm,
Okay.
Because I still had my regular arm and the cloak of
Velvenkine?
I mean, you
The
could,
cloak
you
of
could,
Velvenkine.
pro- you
Cloak of
could, you could
Velvenkine is
probably
Velvenkine
manage to
first.
talk to them. They would
Okay.
just triple the security when you leave.
Yeah.
I would take the cloak of Velvenkine in the arm and I would pass him off and say, "There's going to be someone that will feel like he is stuck, and will have less passion because of that. This is something that he will not know that he'll want, but it's something that he'll need. Tell him to make it count."
They accept very cautiously.
I guess so. They'll probably not even touch it for the next 400 years
Yeah.
because
But they'll know.
they won't. Like,
Well, keep it hidden away in
Yeah.
the vault, wherever that is. In the
Okay.
town.
All right. Cool.
And then you still and I would travel around the world,
Forming the Drake Wardens.
forming the Drake Wardens.
From
Any
Warforged.
Warforged in need. Anybody really
Yeah.
who would like to join up.
Are they kind of a wandering band of people?
Yeah.
They don't really have a base.
Yeah, we'll stop by the
Subsidiary.
Gift every once in a while.
Yeah. And, we'll help him out. He's part of the Herald, so
Yeah.
he'll
They're
get...
the main restaurant. He's the food truck.
Exactly.
Yeah. We'll stop by every now and then, but hopefully what he would like to do is help repair the damage that happened between elves, Warforged, and dragons, and hopefully bring the dragons back in a benevolent kind of way.
Right.
And also help bridge the gap between the Dragonborn and the Warforged.
Right, and plus you got to bring the dragon by to come see its
Siblings.
their siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So
Well, those are drakes, and the ones you have are bigger actual dragon eggs too.
I know we'll find a place to put him because he's
Yep.
gonna be huge.
I'm
Like a
taking
big dog?
I'm taking that egg back to the Untamed Wild Girl. There's gonna be a dragon in that bitch for 400 years.
He would also
Go
like-
back, go 400 years
would
in
A
the
also-
dragon
future.
with druid
The
levels.
entire forest is
fucking
burnt
fey
down by
dragon.
an accident.
Some crazy fey dragon.
He would also like to try to find out what happened to Wolverine.
Yeah.
And
You can collude
Strand
with
F.
the central government
Strand.
to figure that out because they're on his case.
and make him pay.
And we can send emissaries from the heralds.
You're gonna make him pay? You said?
Or we'll figure it
We'll
out.
talk to him.
Bring him to
We'll
justice.
talk.
I just want
I'm
to
just
talk
gonna talk
to
to
him.
him. I
Yeah.
just
Just
want to talk to him.
I
him.
just want
It's
to talk.
arrow and bow.
I just want to
Just-
shoot him in the face.
No, it's
I
arrow.
just want to talk to
Arrow,
him.
not even pulling, just like stacking up a line. Of arrows. I just want to talk. They're all exploding. I just want to talk to him.
And plus one.
Eventually, he'll
Elf slaying.
require a sword and shield because that'll be his secondary set. of
Heat
main
seeking.
weapons.
Falk could teach you.
Yeah.
Last but not least is Adagio. So, do you want to do anything before we send you to the future? In
Future.
the crazy, fucking weird way I have to do it because
At
you
this
guys
moment is
destroyed
when
the
I'll,
mojo.
At this moment, when I'll hand everybody.
I saw mushroom and I thought bad.
Right at this moment is when I'll give everybody their sending stones and the eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like including me. Or,
Yeah, everybody one. Everybody
Okay.
gets one.
Adagio? Yeah, I don't think that would work between time.
Well, it
well,
will.
but after the fact, if he still has
That's
his,
true.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be like, 400 years in the future. Okay, I'm back.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh shit!
I'm right behind you.
Okay, I'm back.
You do
This is
know
a collect call. You've got to pay. The currency in your past doesn't work.
Inflation.
Oh shit. So
Ran up your minutes.
I guess.
That's why 5 gold is like expensive
You
now,
paid
not
your
in the
bill.
future.
Yeah,
no-
no
shit.
rollover.
So I guess in the time before I go to the future, I'd probably focus a lot on my relationship with Magillus.
Yeah. Do you want
I
him?
would bring up the name Charlotte Thresh.
You knew her as that in your memory.
Well, obviously, I'm not gonna like force her to take it. I'll be like, whatever you want.
Yeah.
I don't know which one should take.
She's got like the Fame mindset where it's kind of just anything goes.
Just go with the flow.
Yeah.
All right.
So she doesn't care what you
That's
call
really
her.
wild because future she was
As long as
probably
she-
not going with that flow.
As long as she knows the name you're calling her, she doesn't care.
Okay. Charlotte, it is then. I'll probably just ask again. Are you really okay with waiting this long?
She says.
400 years is a long time, even for an immortal.
She says as long as if she dies again, she can get reincarnated again and keep living on. That's all she cares about.
Oils.
Why don't you
Go
tell
get-
her to meet you at the keep?
Sure.
Yeah, we have a fixed point at where we will own.
She can learn maybe some bardic stuff because she used to.
I can teach her.
She can.
She'll
become-
be a level 20
I can-
bard.
Yeah,
when I come back to
She
her.
can
Future.
be a. She can be a somewhat decent adventurer by the time you meet up back with her again. I guess if you wanted.
Sure. I can't tell you exactly when I'll show up, but in roughly 400 years, meet me at Silverosa's gift.
Remember we talked about like the special spell? maybe as a final little gift.
Special spell.
A special version of a spell we were talking about a long time ago.
I forgot.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, talk it. That's it.
No, well, it would have had to deal with his, with the Dagio's backstory and his god. So I don't know if he'd be okay with that. We were talking about a special spell.
I forgot.
A specialized spell for you.
Say it.
It was going to be like a form of a tiny hut, but it would do extra things called the Dagio's Instant Oasis.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Not yet.
I'd say that you can use your last
You're
divine thing to get a little buff for that.
No.
Nope, you're saving it
Nope,
for a clutch moment.
I'm going to chaos dunk this.
Okay, you're gonna hold on to
Gonna
that.
be hold on to the OB3 for 18 different raids.
Yep.
Okay, with
And then
it's not going to use it for literally 4 years.
Yep.
And then I would try, because I know I'm going to end up having a relationship with these people in the future. When I have time, I'll probably spend time with Zalith.
okay,
She'll be my gal pal.
yeah.
She'll be your Peggy after you
No.
your Peggy Carter.
Not quite.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Well, not like that sort of relationship, but like you come back after
I just
she's
assumed he
old.
said Peg.
She's not gonna be that old.
Yeah, I heard that.
I heard him say Peg, and I'm just like, no,
Yeah.
dude, he has a girl.
No.
Yeah.
Peggy is a good name for a girl.
She'll be my gal pal. I'll talk to her when I can't figure out Charlotte.
I don't know if she's the
You'll-
one to talk to you about that.
I've got no one else.
I guess you did try to establish a
I
relationship.
did try to
Yeah.
establish like a funny friendship with her
Yeah.
earlier.
You more than really anyone else but Fel, yeah.
Yeah. And then I would try to spend time with the dragons, because they'll be around when I'm back.
The dragon babes,
Mhm.
they don't hatch for a while.
Oh, like when I'm there, they won't
The
be
big
happy?
ones, yeah.
Okay.
Well, it'll be 400 years. They would have hatched.
No, but
No,
They were
before
hatched
he
before
leaves.
you
goes to
leave.
future.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
They won't hatch probably for months.
I'll probably just spend time with the eggs. I don't know, maybe they'll suck my vibe, I don't know.
I'll just like rub one on you. Like,
One of them
this
turns
is
out to be
Dagio.
chaotic gay.
His
I'm
buddy.
really confused.
So will it. Hey, you're
So how many
No, I was kidding.
how many of those eggs were there?
There was
besides
three full dragon eggs.
Three full dragon eggs.
There were different shades of red.
So yeah, which
And how
color are you taking?
He's not taking one, right?
Yeah,
no.
he is.
Oh,
he's taking
I'll
one.
take
He's
one.
giving
Okay.
us the other
There's
two.
a red
Being
one?
the employee of the Drake.
There's a red one, a dark blood red one, or a black one.
We'll take the black.
Okay,
Which one do you want?
I'll take the blood red.
Okay.
Okay.
Take the other red one.
Okay. You've got the bright red one, yeah.
Cool.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Tiny Thimber shop.
Probably. It's not much of a thank you, but I'd probably go to where Fort Vornthar grows its food
Yeah. Yeah.
and,
Oh, I know
and,
what you're
Top of the
doing.
mountains.
growth.
and ritual cast plant growth
Oh, okay. You're gonna kind of empower their
For a
harvest.
full
for a
year.
whole year.
A whole year.
If you
If
you
you
spend
get
24 hours casting it,
Yeah.
it
Just-
yeah.
You can do that for a whole year before you go by the future.
No,
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 if you
it's
spend
24
24
hours.
hours casting the spell, it lasts.
It'll
for-
last for a
Oh,
whole
sorry.
year.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not much, but
Their next harvest will be really good.
I was like, this has been a rough year and some change, and no doubt your stores are getting
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
bad.
Yeah. They've got low stock and everything because of this shit. They got low toilet paper. No, okay.
At some
You
point,
probably do that with the castle too, actually.
actually, no, that'll be in the future. No, that'll also be in the future. Okay, never mind.
Alright, are we ready?
No, but let's do it.
Okay. Epilogue final is what I wrote. Indarin will talk with Adagio away from Selmifi, his known Archmage Master guy.
Right.
When he learns about what happened with the Modron at the engine, would you have told people about what happened to Modron? Indarin says, "My master Selmifi is too stubborn to believe me, even when I show him. But I need you to trust me. I have tapped into the power of chronergy, and I am almost certain it can be used to get you back to the time you come from. We just need to travel back to the maze engine, and I can do the rest."
I can finally play advisor.
Like I say, it's pretty dangerous. It shouldn't just be the two of us.
One last little dive in.
One last dive.
He says he can
One
he
last
can try to
dive.
You can try to get some people together.
Darkio's coming.
Oh yeah, and a lot of these people are going to stay in Varunthar, these higher-ups, for like probably another 6 months to a year to kind of make sure everything goes smoothly. Like in Darin, Olun, Voda,
Right.
Nekoria. But he said he can round up some on the side like dudes to help.
I mean, I'm not gonna not go on that.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Fuck yeah.
and he'd be like, yeah, some of
I
you.
want to be there when you leave. So.
Yeah, let's be like.
Yeah, you guys can come with.
Yeah, so
It's the last
so
one
when
of
you
the Heralds.
One last.
Can I get an
besides
encore?
that, one last adventure.
Yeah, so when he says, I'm, think of some name, or get some people together, I'll be like, may I suggest some names? And then cut to black. All right, there we go.
Yeah, cut to black.
Spiders! Spiders!
Fucking
There's
curse.
control bonfire. God damn it! Why do you
Yeah,
have to
cut
take
to-
the motherfucking
cut to a montage
gems?
of
God
you guys-
Fucking damn it! You
Cut to a montage of you guys going back in the
goddamn
Underdark one more
kleptomaniac
time.
bitch! God, son of a. God damn it!
Can you stop?
No.
Cut to a montage of like you guys on a cart with another millipede on it, traveling down as fast as you can through the dark, and like spiders are chasing you, and you're just like bonfire.
Shooting fire.
Shooting arrows like, oh!
Fireball.
Just a little
With
bit
the level
more.
up, I now know Eldritch Blast.
One little last Underdark adventure again, for old time's sake, to get Adagio back.
It's
And
it's
then-
really tame but annoying.
You guys get back
Yeah.
to the labyrinth. It's pretty calm and tame because there's no demons around. I mean, it's still Underdark, but there's no demons. And Darin and everyone is at the Maze Engine. I'll skip ahead to that. So I'll play some Maze Engine music. Yeah,
Star Trek ambiance.
it's a dungeon synth track, but it
20
sounds
hours.
cool. All right, and Darin says, "I know a little bit about time magic, since Sylmiphy loves to disregard it, but."
I also know
Let's-
a little bit about how this machine works. I think I can help you.
No,
No,
don't let him
yeah,
touch
She's
it.
like, huh?
Don't do that.
Don't let
Don't
him
do it.
touch it.
I know what those levers
Wait.
do.
You
No,
killed a slime
no.
last time. Don't do it.
So,
Nature boys, we gotta get one more.
No, don't let him touch
No,
that.
don't-
fucking-
No, not one more. Just one more.
salute and fist bump.
Give him the good old fucking One Piece giveaway.
We're gonna leaf fist.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking X on our fucking.
All right. So,
Time skip.
and Darin casts a spell from a book he has, a journal with chronergy notes. It takes him 3 hours to prepare it all,
Ooh. Does anybody who,
and consumes
playing
lots of
role-play
different
hours.
ingredients of random things you saw him bring with him.
I guess anybody in the party who can cast magic would probably try to help him with it if any.
Yeah, they could probably prepare like stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Pour energy into him.
and Darin is able to concentrate a time-based phenomenon in a area, which means he concentrates it on this room and resets parts of the room, and eventually it gets to a point where the Modron comes backwards out of the lava.
Did you see us throwing him in
He's
there?
rewinding time in a certain spot.
He has
Does he have
it
chaos
in
dungeons
this
in his
area
lava?
specifically.
Localized
Jeez, man.
entirely in the maze.
Yeah,
engine.
no
Yeah.
shit.
Just, when he sees us dunking it, just go back farther. No,
No, that was
no,
fun.
not this. Go back farther. Go
Yeah,
back
don't
farther.
close
Don't
your
be
eyes.
jealous
and
of
stuff.
that.
He goes
What are
too
you
far
talking
back
about?
when Mulvasi is
I made a
and
perfect shot.
Slaughter Tusker are alive. He's like, okay, no, go forward a little bit more, and then they're dead
He's gonna
again.
make the cool Doctor Strange way with the bands around his arms.
So yeah, it says and Darin resets time in a certain area right before the Modron died, going a bit far back to where Mulvasi's was alive, but correcting it. And Darin is spent after this and is clearly exhausted. This works, and the Modron is alive. No, Zuckmoy is gone, so no spores corrupting it now.
That's right.
And is is ready to operate the maze engine.
His stupid lips.
It looks like the Modron clearly detects that
It looks like
Adagio
Dexter.
is not supposed to be here on this time.
You're not
And
supposed to be in here.
the Modron asks in its own language some more things to do.
At this point,
You
like,
can't speak
I
Modron.
That's what it sounds like.
I would replace tongues again because it's level and bard.
Right, okay.
So I get tongues.
So the
again.
Modron would have told him like, you are not
not
supposed to be in this
You're not
time.
supposed to be in this time.
Please comply into the maze engine to go back to your home.
Go in the maze engine. so
Step
you can
into
go
it.
home.
So epilogue
Say-
final.
Let me know when it's ready.
Hey, Adagio.
The band starts spinning. Modron starts pressing buttons, throwing levers and switches. And it looks like the Modron is preparing for you to go back to 766, the third era of Voros.
Phil will give him one.
Everyone gives him a fist up, and Darin looking
Well,
really
I
tired.
give him a fist and then I give him a hug.
Okay.
I will literally he'll give you a hug and I'll say, goodbye, my friend.
If you see my
This is
wife,
the last time we get to see someone.
yeah, if you see my wife and my
Probably the only one.
maybe
that's alive.
grandkids,
I might be.
you know,
I might have
I don't know.
grand-
make
I
sure
might
they
have
stay
grandkids
on.
too, I don't know.
Make sure they stay on the right path.
Let them keep your name so I can figure it out. Otherwise, I'll have
Yeah,
no
you'll
idea.
have no idea.
I'll have no idea. As,
The Torth family.
I guess the two of you take care of the castle while
We
I'm
will.
gone.
You should pop by the Untamed Wild
I
when
mean,
we get
to-
to the
to be
future and see if
honest-
I'm there.
This flute and these boots and this dagger I'm gonna probably pass down anyway.
Oh, for sure.
Plus,
Sure.
when you get there, you're gonna see a dragon,
Possibly 2 if
possibly too.
Eris is there, or if the
That's not where I'm gonna raise that dragon.
That's true.
And then I guess I'll talk to Koresh and Eris, and I was like, I don't think this is going to be the last time the nature men come together, but we're going to be fucking ancient the next time it
Hell
happens.
yeah.
Or at the very least, you two will be.
Yeah.
I mean, you're already 2,000 years old, so it's going to be a blink for you.
Wake me when you need me.
All right.
And it's just going to be a whole
I'm gonna be awake the whole time.
conflagration of,
It's a couple
of I'll miss you guys. Then I'll go to Koresh and be like, I'll miss you the most, Scarecrow.
Okay. All right. Is that it?
I guess I'll just take get myself another this. I'll slap a shillelagh on me just in case.
Charlotte's here.
Oh, she?
Sure.
I'm glad you said that before I walked in, because then this
Yeah.
would have been another fucking
Forgot
battle.
to ask quickly.
Yeah, dude, I'm so about that.
Like you get to the future, like, oh fuck!
Wait.
Will you have given me one more casting of Moonbeam in the spell gem?
Yeah. Alright.
I'll keep it there.
I guess I'll go up to Charlotte, and I'll
Hey,
I'll
baby.
give her a kiss that'll make a drow sex slave blush.
You spell blush.
No.
You lied.
If it were a different man, then Fel would blush.
Yeah, you should have
It's a
seen. You should see the shit I'm doing
Roll-
to Zal's every night.
Roll performance.
I will
Roll
enhance
performance.
ability and inspire.
Roll a performance.
Guys,
Enhance
Roll
ability,
performance.
inspire.
Help action.
How are you gonna help him?
He's gonna punch his face.
The last check of the game.
24.
She can't wait to see you again.
Zal's back there just like,
Almost literally can't. She just can't wait.
work on your pull-up game.
All right.
No.
But for serious, like, well, okay, describe the thing and then we'll do one last thing.
The maze engine swirls around at high speeds, and then it completely stops. And then it
Start shimmering.
starts shimmering with a bright light. And the bright light itself acts as the doorway to walk in.
Does it do the thing where like all the rings line up and just make like
Yeah.
a zzz?
Yeah.
Kind of like in Force Unleashed when they're about to shoot the Death Star laser beam.
Yeah.
It looks like the Great Wheel cosmology, but it's half of it, not all of it. Because you did learn that the maze engine had 2 parts to it,
Right.
but this is
That
only
surely
the
won't
first.
come into play.
Or what Mojans know as the
No.
Won't be
Orderer.
our
It
problem.
won't come into play.
The Orderer.
Don't call me Shirley.
Anyways, the light is right behind you, waiting for you to step into it.
So
Yeah, I take a step forward.
I'll give my last goodbyes, and then whatever happens next, the very last thing that you want him to hear is as he walks through the door, one last inspiration.
Ah, for things to come.
Yeah.
And then
You have inspiration.
It'll last 10 minutes, but
And
he'll
then-
have it when he goes over.
Mark that you have inspiration. He goes
Well,
forward in
for-
the future 10 minutes and more, and then it goes. No.
Then Adagio, Orange Justice is through the fucking portal.
Please no.
No, man.
All right.
It just no frills, just a big. And I walk in.
So you had 400 years.
All right, guys.
I'll walk in. I'll do the big anime just as I leave.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
I leave, you see my back,
The big fist.
big fist.
in
I
the
walk
air.
through, and you see on the ground behind you is my turban.
Really?
Ooh.
I don't have it on.
Oh.
I don't
I'll
need
pick
it.
it up.
No, Charlotte picks it up.
Okay, yeah, there you go. That's better.
She smells it.
Adagio steps through
Really odd-like.
He's real in.
Like real creepy.
Yeah.
into the
All
time
breath.
into the time machine, maze engine, orderer, whatever you want to call it at this point. As Indarin, Charlotte, and everyone else waves them a goodbye. Indarin passes out from exhaustion from the spell.
He's dead.
Adagio, you don't see black as you did when you saw Zugmoy transport you here. Same with Kresh did. You see white.
Fuck!
The light that you, the light that you walked into remains all around you.
It's not bad.
Adagio,
Good.
you can feel yourself being pushed forward as you are seeing the maze engine before you now.
In front
From a
of me.
third-person view.
Oh.
You can see all your friends there, and you can see them waiting, and it's fast-forwarding, and then they eventually leave very fast.
It's like a train station. We're running along the
It's like you're watching a
the P4 ending.
like a
You're watching
security
like
camera fast-forwarded.
Yeah.
You can see everything that happens in this cave over in time.
Took me to a sex dungeon for 200 years.
I'm getting Morganed.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Quick, someone leave a dictionary of a different language in here. Fuck.
But then your vision eventually fades when you see like very small like underdark creatures go in the cave, find nothing, go out. The Modron remains here,
Hey, it's those guys. This is my
constantly
past.
on watch.
Okay, problem.
But then something happens, Adagio.
It's like Dennis.
Suddenly, you are stopped early on your voyage forward.
No, Ryan, please.
You physically, mentally, and spiritually feel yourself getting pulled from where or when you are right now, traveling, and are dragged backwards, rewinding in time.
There's no way she's stopping you one last time. There's no fucking way that Zuckmoy is doing this right now.
You go
Let's
back
hold on.
even further until the maze engine itself looks quite new and clean. The cave it resides in, much smoother on the walls than you remember, less eroded. But there, standing before you, is not the Modron, but a different creature. I will show you now
It's a Primus.
No.
in the group chat.
I know what it is. I think I might know what it is.
He's a jihadi Jesus.
What the hell's that?
Whoa.
Ooh.
Standing,
Is that a
befo-
Pokemon?
standing before you
I don't. What the fuck?
is some sort of automaton creature
Some trigger monster?
Oh,
made
shit,
of
too
thin, ornate golden metal.
That might be.
Magical light
Sword.
coalescing all around it, and an hourglass where its head should be.
Looks like a Pokemon.
Season 3 hook.
The magical orange sand inside of it, of the hourglass head, constantly flowing upwards. Like gravity has been reversed.
I thought it was gonna be Buttercup.
That is Buttercup.
Adagio. This is a creature known as a Quarut.
Oh.
A type of inevitable.
No! I fucking knew it.
And that's the end of season 2.
Okay. Because
What did I do?
I don't know.
I didn't
much
sign
knowledge.
anything.
I don't know much knowledge.
We broke-
What exactly is inevitable?
It is basically,
Well, there were different kinds of inevitables.
it more or less is Primus's fist on Earth.
It's
It's the big fist out of the sky
no.
that hits
What
you.
the fuck is it called?
It's like he's like the Spectre for
Yeah.
Primus.
Oh shit.
A Quarut is an inevitable that dictates crimes done with time.
You fucked the timeline.
I didn't do anything.
I know, but because we changed a little bit, Primus is coming for your dick.
Season 3 hook.
So,
What the fuck? I'm true neutral. You should love me.
You
Kill
so-
you.
to
Didn't you
conclude,
change
Take
to
your
cha-
money.
No, didn't you turn to chaotic neutral after?
no.
No, I made
So-
I made a joke that I was true neutral, and I've done nothing but neutral good things throughout both campaigns.
And now
Did
you're true
one
neutral.
neutral bad thing, and I'm still true neutral.
So,
One disadvantage gets rid of all your
to
bonuses.
conclude, thank you so much for playing this adventure, and thank you so much to anyone who thought we were interesting enough to watch or listen to.
Yeah, generic.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks,
Still going?
generic.
Yeah.
Good. This is the end of our season 2 of Voros, but this is not to say we are done in this world, though, as season 3 is still yet to come in the future. More grand adventures await for Adagio and company in due time. However, before that, we will be taking a little bit of time off, and then we're going to start up a new campaign in a few weeks, where our pal Xavier
It's gonna go shit.
takes the reins on being a DM.
It's gonna be very terrible.
A brand new adventure with fresh characters will start soon, so please keep tuning in.
I want you to expect nothing and still receive nothing.
Before
Set those
Thank you all.
expectations to
wait,
me.
before this recording ends.
Yes.
There you go, going.
Going.
Before it ends, one last purple worm screech.
Eee!
Alright, okay, cut.
Bye.